Hello everyone, this is Anna from Lexington Journals. I hope everybody's well. Today we're going to be making a tag using images from the Graphics Fairy premium membership site, from a few bundles that I have chosen. This tag has a theme of Gothic, dark academia, Halloween, and I will be working with the following bundles: Cabinet of Curiosities, Paul's Halloween, Creepy Halloween, Masquerade Ball, Bibliophile, and Vintage Halloween. So I have quite a few different images here, as you can see. I've got my Collal glue, and that's a liquid glue, and it is quite strong, and I always use this for my projects. This is some acetate that I get on Amazon, and it's just a medium, not very thick acetate. This is my hole puncher. Scissors, a little hole puncher here, PBO gilding wax, gold, some distress ink. These are for the tags. I'm going to punch them into the tags. Some brads here. I have a craft paper, and this is a 300 GSM thickness, and I use it to back up the images. And these are the different images from the bundles that I mentioned that I will be using for this project. I have some cheesecloth and a little bit of butcher's twine, and I have printed out the raven in a very small a small printout. I have punched it, and I have created a hole, and I've added this pin so that I can hang it onto my tag in the end when it's all done. I've fussy cut all my images, and because I wanted to have them ready, and I have also distressed them. And this is the one side of the tag, which is this one is a tag that I have enlarged, and it's 190%, and this is also 190%. So I've enlarged both of them so that they can go back to back this way. But in between them, I will add the craft paper. So I will start with that. I will cut a piece of craft paper. So I will glue this tag onto the card. I will also measure this one because I want to cover this part as well. So I will allow a bit of space for the moment. Now this tag is ready and attached. I want to add the cheesecloth underneath. So what I want to do is I want to sandwich the cheesecloth between the tag and this door, this entrance, and I want to cut around here so that I can have an image showing underneath. Well, I want to create a doorway. And just a little bit of distressing here. That's it. What I'd like to do now is I would like to put the acetate under here and attach it on. So I will cut it around. I left it, I made it a little bit larger so that it attaches well, and also because I will be attaching it onto the cheesecloth, it'll be a little bit easier to attach onto the acetate, the cheesecloth. So I will add some glue here. So I've prepared my transparent doorway now. I will add what I want to have behind, and this is my lady here. It's a very interesting image, and I really do love this image. So I will add the cheesecloth. I'm going to attach the image there. And then I will fussy cut around because I want just to make sure that everything is centered properly. This is the way I think this is the way I'd like to do it. So I will glue the lady onto the cheesecloth. Okay. And I will attach this onto the cheesecloth as well. I will cut her around and I will start working on the tags. So I have prepared now both sides, and we are ready to attach a few more things onto this tag. So I'm going to leave this side alone for a minute, and I'm going to work on this side. Now I want to add a few more bits and pieces here. I love this spider. I will add some edge to it and add it onto this corner here. There. And here I have this bat, and I will have the bat hanging onto this side. And the way I'm going to attach this one is with one of these little brats. So I will have her there. And this way we are hiding the edges of the craft paper. There. And there it is, ready. And this one. So I really adore this image. So it is a little bit big, so I might need to fussy cut it. This one has been fussy cut and it's ready. I like a little bit of my bat to show as well. So no, it's not hiding the face. Yeah, I am going to do this one will go on the top and the skull will go under. And this way I will still be able to see the bat. There's a bit left there. Sliding it onto the right, this side, there, and I'm covering whatever has got the craft paper underneath this way, and this will go here. So this is ready. Here. There it is. Let's see in the back. Yes, I can cut this edge. So now the next thing I want to do is punch the hole for the tag to go. And because I also want to use this image, I will have a look in the back, and it has to go here. So there. This one will go there, and it will move, so we will be able to see underneath. We can see our bird underneath. And punch. And there it is, ready. And now I will remove the little bits of paper. This side is a little bit clearer and a little bit less busy, but this is how I intend it to be. So I will now put the butcher's twine through, and I will add this this little charm with the raven poem, and what I'll do is I will add it like that, and have it onto this side if possible. I have attached it on now, and it can hang from this side. Okay, so this is now done, and I will just add a little bit of gold around, just to give it a bit more of a aged aesthetic, a bit more aged aesthetic, because there's plenty of aged aesthetic there, but just a little bit more. Just add a bit of gold around. Looks nice over around the spider web. I'm not putting too much, just a little bit on the edges, just to give it a bit of, yeah. And also cover any part that has the craft paper on it. There we are, we have our tag ready, our Gothic Dark Academia tag. And well, one can choose which side they would like to look at it from. I like both sides. One's a little bit more simple, and the other one is a little bit more, it's a little bit more busy. So here we have our tag ready, our Dark Academia Gothic tag, and this is the other side, ready for Halloween. Thank you so much for watching, and we will be talking again soon. Bye bye.